and welcome to Throwback Cooking. I'm Courtney.
And I'm Jocelyn. Today we'll be teaching you how to cook for the royalty and the lower class during the Renaissance.
This show is intended to educate you on the Renaissance food and the difference between a typical dinner with the royalty and a typical dinner with the lower class.
We will start by making a simple meat pie.
Step 1, to preheat the oven to 350.
Step 2, I'll slice this onion.
Step 3 is to saute the ground beef, and you need 2 pounds of ground beef. During the Renaissance, beef was often eaten by royalty much more than people of a lower class because it was considered higher class. In both royalties and lower class, food was often used to bring family and friends together.
In most lower class homes, breads and vegetables were the most common meals.
While royalty ate a beloved meal. Add onions until they're halfway done meat and saute both until the meat is fully done. You can get a closer look at the meat.
What sauce is that? Now we will be adding salt and pepper.
Just to the eye. The next step is to drain all the fats and grease out of the meat. So make sure you're careful because it's hot and you don't want to burn yourself. Okay. And as the meat is draining, you can prepare your pie crust, which is the next step. Okay, so now that our meat is drained, as you can see, all the oils fell out. Just simply place the meat into the pie crust, like so.
Where the cheese at?
Spread the cheese, whatever kind of cheese you want, all over. You need about approximately 2 cups of cheese, which is 1 bag here. The next step is to add the gravy.
Now we're going to place the dish inside of the stove until the cheese starts melting and the pasta crust starts to golden brown. Next we will be preparing our porridge, a typical meal eaten at any time of the day. Now we'll be taking you from a royalty meal to a lower class meal, which is our old-fashioned porridge.
Step 1, add a cup of water.
Step 2, we will add a half a cup of old-fashioned oats. We're going to need a dash of salt just to add a little bit of flavor to it.
And from there you let it simmer and cook. Then you add your honey or your cinnamon to add flavor.
Now I will add a spoonful of butter to loosen it up a little bit. During the Renaissance, porridge was most eaten by lower classmen because wheat was the most available product.
It was eaten at any time during the day, night, breakfast. Since it was the most available crop, it was the most they ate. Now that your porridge is boiling, you can add honey, like so, about a tablespoon, to add flavor, just to make it taste different, since they eat it so much. And after you add your honey, there is your lower class Renaissance meal. Now that your pie crust or your meat pie cheese has melted and the crust has browned, now you have your Renaissance royalty meal and your lower class porridge.
Now, which one would you prefer?
I don't know about you, but I definitely prefer this one.
I think I take a little bit of this and that.